It's Monday, the 27th of February, 2023. Welcome to Capital Newsbeat, where we take a look at the day's top stories. I'm Angela Wamboi. The indefinite closure of China Square has elicited mixed reactions amongst Kenyans, including on social media, where many accuse the government of discriminating against foreign investors. The decision came after Trade Cabinet Secretary Moses Kuria issued a deportation warning to the owner of the mall at Kenyatta University, Lei Cheng. Kuria has said the government is ready to facilitate the investor set up a manufacturing plant in Kenya, as opposed to running a wholesale or retail business competing with locals.
So what needs to be done is just a regulation. Now that they are here, they need to be looked at the pricing. What kind of pricing are they putting in? Is it healthy competition or unhealthy competition? Because we can't do away with all our traders.
You can be a manufacturer, you can be an importer, you can be a wholesaler, you can be a retailer. But if you take the whole process, then where do you expect the others to trade? That's the issue.
The government has set aside about 2 billion shillings to cushion about 6 million people facing famine as the effects of the drought continue ravaging livelihoods in the country. Arid and Semi-Arid Lands Cabinet Secretary Rebecca Miano says that the government has already kicked off the procurement of relief food, which will be distributed to vulnerable households. She pointed out that the National Drought Management Authority is providing livestock feed supplements and implementing water-related interventions with funding from the National Drought Emergency Fund and the European Union. The CS said that about 970,000 children below the age of 5 and 142,000 pregnant and breastfeeding mothers need urgent life-saving treatment for malnutrition. National Assembly Speaker Moses Wetangula has warned that last week's ruling of the Supreme Court of Kenya on gay rights could lead to unintended consequences. Wetangula noted that Kenya is a deeply religious country, hence no room should be created to entertain the issues of gays. His pronouncement comes days after Homa Bay MP Peter Kaluma announced he is sponsoring a bill which he wants people convicted of homosexuality and other unnatural sexual acts to face life imprisonment or commensurate sentence. The debate on the verdict by the Apex Court has caused anxiety amongst the Christian faithful, with which the church leadership now warns that the whole discourse was not only immoral, but contrary to biblical teachings.
This ruling is not only affecting the clergy, but it's affecting all Christians and also our young generation. So it is also going to create a dangerous precedent that could lead to the further erosion of our society.
And finally, taking a look at the international front as Nigeria slowly counts more results in a tight race for the presidency in one of Africa's most populous nations. Nearly 90 million people were eligible to vote on Saturday for a successor to President Muhammadu Buhari, with many hoping for a new leader to tackle insecurity, economic malice, and widening poverty. Voting on Saturday was mostly peaceful, but thugs ransacked some polling stations, and many others opened very late in Lagos and other cities. Many voters stayed overnight to watch over the initial count at polling stations. The election pits former Lagos Governor Bola Tinubu, 70 of the ruling Progressive Congress, against former Vice President, 76-year-old Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party. But for the first time since the end of military rule in 1999, a surprise third-party candidate, the Labour Party's Peter Obi, has challenged APC and PDP dominance with an appeal to younger voters. And that's a look at the day's top stories. For more on these and other stories, log on to www.capitalfm.co.ke/news.